Hey, what's going on? That's right. It's your boy. That's right. It's your boy, Kqkc Boxing, baby. That's right. Coming on a Friday night. Won't be long. Just want to holler about Keith Thurman and Josito Lopez. Now, first, let me give you a little tune from the old school. All right? Show these young niggas about the old school thing. Y'all remember hip hop. Hippie to the hippie, the hip a hopping and don't stop the rocking. To the bang bang boogies, they up jump the boogie. To the bang bang boogie the beat. Now what you hear is not a test. We rapping to the beat. Say me, the groove, and my friends gonna try to move your feet. Aha! I am Kqkc. Just a little something for y'all. see, I'm Kqkc. Shout out to the LDBC. All right. I just came here to talk about Keith Thurman, okay, and Josito Lopez. All right. Don't sleep on this fight tomorrow. All right, because this fight, I really believe this fight going to be something different about this fight. What it's going to be, I don't know. I can't tell you. But what I can say is that it's going to be epic. All right? Now, I can tell you this. Josito Lopez, he's grown up a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. He's grown up a whole lot. I mean, he has stepped it up. He has stepped his game up. He has stepped up his punching power. Now, this ain't no just easy walk in the park for Keith Thurman. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to win. I'm not going to say he's going to lose. But don't think and don't get fooled that Keith Thurman just going to walk in there on Josito Lopez. And just don't think Josito Lopez is going to get knocked down and won't get up. He has that warrior in his heart. He had that spirit in his heart. See, I'm going to tell you like it is. You know, I always do. So why the night should be different? Huh? Hello? Yes. That's right. Now, we're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see, do Keith Thurman, do he has what it takes to be a long time, full-fledged welterweight? Do he still have the love for the game? Or he coming back for the financial advancement of the game? See, remember how I used to tell you how the old dudes used to do, coming up with me, how they used to fight? They fight for pride. Sugar Ray Leonard came out of retirement. He could have lost his eye, but he came out for pride. He wanted to show Marvin Hagler that, hey, look, you ain't the man. I'll be the man at 154. Yes, he fought at 154, Marvin Hagler. See, Sugar Ray Leonard, he's a 147. He's a welterweight at that time. Now, he fought at 154. And he won. And he beat Marvin Hagler. And ever since then, Marvin Hagler never laced up a pair of gloves ever again in his life. So that shows you what boxing can be. Boxing can be anything you want it to be if you put your mind to it. Yes, I talk a lot about Floyd Mayweather. Not outside the ring, because we know how he fucked up outside the ring. We know how fucked up he is with money. But inside the ring, we forget he does beautiful things. He makes the love of the sport even sweeter. That's why they call it sweet science. You ever been in class? Science class. And science is finding out the inedible. Finding out things that you never think will come true. That's science. Science is finding out things of impossible. Things that you wouldn't think is impossible. See, right now, this earth is moving. Some people don't believe in that shit, but I do. See, that's why they call boxing the sweet science, because you figuring out the inedible. That's right. You figuring out what's going on. That's the sweet science. That's what the sweet science is all about. That's what Keith Thurman his ass gonna learn tomorrow. Sure, I would love for him to do great. I don't have a problem with that. Do your thing, Keith. Matter of fact, I would love for him to come back, but you gotta come back for the right reason. What's going on, my vet? Salute to you, brother. Salute. I won't be long, you know, but I just feel like that we need to know this, okay? A lot of people are thinking that, oh, Keith Thurman just going to run over this young man. This young man that come this far for nothing. Trust me. I have seen Josito Lopez fight the Riverside Rocky. How you think he got that name? He can take a punch. He can get knocked down, and he can get back up. That's what I call the sweet science. See, everybody always say Floyd Mayweather. He collecting that data. It's not that he collecting that data. He's studying his man. Science is finding out the inedible. That's why they call it the sweet science. What's going on, Robert Stewart? Salute to you, brother. All right, hit the like button if you haven't subscribed. Hey, I can use you on the team if you did. Man, I appreciate it, all right? And keep coming back, Jack, for real. So don't think Keith Thurman gonna sit there and just go and railroad over this guy. It ain't gonna happen. It won't happen. It's not gonna happen. They call this guy the Riverside Rocky for a reason. He takes poundings. Yes, he do. He takes pounding, but he never gives up. He keeps coming. He's hungry. He's hungry. And Keith Thurman right there is food. It's food for him. Why you think he always get that phone call? Because he's deciding. He is deciding. When he broke Ortiz's jaw, everybody didn't know what the hell was going on. He was ready to go back in there until the referee said it's over with. You broke his jaw. Then he celebrated. But you know what? He still was disappointed because he wanted to get in that ass. That's what I call boxing. What do you call boxing? I call boxing when a man call you out, you step up and be a man and say when you want to do it, when, where, and what time. You don't say, well, let's go to a purse bid. You don't say no shit like that. You say when and where. The money will come, like I keep telling everyone. These are not the fighters like yesterday. These fighters are true fighters. Not the fighters today. Back in the day, those were true fighters. Okay? When Sugar Ray Leonard fought Marvin Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard was a welterweight, but he went up to 154 to prove to Marvin Hagler, you can't beat me. You are not the reigning king. You're not going to be making no commercials. Me and my son, we still going to be making them commercials. Yes, I missed the limelight, and I'm finna get it back, and I'm going to take it from you. And you know what? He went in there, and he did what he does best. No. I'm not saying that ring generalship. I'm not talking about the lateral movement. He went in there like he did Roberto Duran. He went in there and frustrated. He went in there and frustrated Hagler. And Hagler was ripping body shots, ripping them. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, Ray Leonard did get tagged a couple of times. Couldn't nobody throw a body shot like Marvin Hagler. But today, we got somebody named Earl Spence who know how to throw a body shot. Now, don't sleep on that fight. See, there's a lot of good fights out there, but you got to know your boxer. You got to analyze that shit. You know? Yes. I really believe Mikey bit off more than he fucking can chew. But maybe his experience as a technical fighter, his experience as a balanced fighter, his experience as to how to pick his punches, pick his spots better, that will save a lot of brutally harm to him. I guarantee you that. That's what's going to happen. I guarantee you that. Yeah, what you say, Marvet? I got high hopes for Earl Spence. Oh yeah, I do too. Yes, I do too. Yeah, yeah, I really do too. Yeah, yes, I do. I got really high hopes for him, man. And you know, he's determined. He doesn't give up. He's hungry, and he got all the tools, and he got more. Earl Spence said he just don't use them because he don't have to. For the simple fact that he does what his coach says, which is a plus. You're always supposed to listen to your coach. You know, thank God he's not like Adrian Broner in that way. Thank God he do listen to his coach. And I respect that. You know, I respect that to the utmost. You know, and another thing, I really, 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 really understand Mikey Garcia why he want to take on this fight. I mean, sometimes now, don't think I'm crazy, but sometimes Mikey Garcia, he has that attitude that he's a nice guy. I really think he is a great father, great family man, and a great guy, and a great fighter. But when someone constantly telling you how great and how great you are, how good you are, how you the best, this and that, well, let's test it out. Let's see, is it true? Let's see, is they just kissing your ass? Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna fight the best out there, and I'm gonna get paid the best out there because I represent myself. I don't have to give nobody nothing, so it's not gonna hurt. That's what he think. See, Mikey is disciplined. Yeah, you're right. He's too disciplined to be hanging around the other guys. You're damn right. Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia have more in common than Adrian Broner and Earl Spence. That's one thing about Earl Spence's family. They said Adrian Broner never been in their house or Earl house. And good, keep it that way. Because he's very disciplined. He's very quiet. He's a chilled out dude. That's what he is. And stay like that. And he always pay attention to detail. Detail is important. That's why I tell people, a fighter can't go out there and daydream. A fighter can't go out there and think about a fight next year. Or if I win this fight, I might get eliminated. No. You better think about the fight that's in front of you. And distractions outside the ring is not going to help. Yeah, you damn right, Marionette. He is noble. The guy, look, Earl Spence comes from a good family. You know, we seen his father. You know, Earl Spence Sr. You know, he's right there with his son all the time. He's right with him there all the time. And you know what? He tell his son, listen, I'm right here, son, but listen to your coach. Listen to your trainer. Listen to Derek. Don't worry about me. I'm right here. Don't do anything to impress me. Do your job. Do what your coach says. Don't worry about me. Act like I'm not here. But Chris Eubanks Sr., oh no. He's not that type of father. You know, he's not that type of father. You know, he'll sit there and stare at you and act like you the best thing since sliced bread. Like I said earlier, you know, he gonna get in there with a two-piece suit on, with a bow tie, and with ankle boots, and say how great his son is, which is a lie. See, I like them fighters and manager / trainer, whatever you want to call it, that tells you the truth. When I seen Adrian Broner at that press conference with Al Bernstein, when he told him, man, we don't fuck with you. Gang, gang. You know? Then he tell his coach / trainer and the rest of his team, no, they ain't gonna fuck with you either. Then Cunningham gonna put his head down Who's running this show? Who is the trainer? You think Virgil Hunter would have did that shit? You think Robert Garcia would have done that shit? No. Hell no. He would have said, no, wait a minute, time out. Now, Derrick James would have said this. I'm quite sure. I mean, anybody would have said, look, time out. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. No, this is not happening. No. We're going to sit here. We're going to answer questions like men. We're going to respect the moderator. We're going to respect the news. We're going to respect the cameras. And after the fight, if you want to go out there and see the other fight and the camera get on you, don't put up your middle finger. Respect yourself. Respect your kids. Respect your baby mamas, all of them. See, people think just because you boxing, you have to be an asshole. You don't. You have to be a tough guy. Well, you don't. You right. Look at Errol Spence. He's a noble dude. He is. He's gonna play that tough role. He ain't gonna let nobody talk no shit to him either. And believe it or not, Terence Crawford is not cut like that either. Terence Crawford, hey, he might talk a little shit here and there. You know, they all do. But Terence Crawford is not gonna get caught up on no bullshit out there. You ain't gonna find him with all this money in his car. You ain't gonna find his car shot up. You ain't gonna find none of that shit. Oh yeah, he's blessed to have a good father and coach. You're damn right, my man. You're right. See, Eubank Senior has a yeah. He thinks Eubank Senior thinks that he's the shit. Okay, he feels that his shit don't stink. He feels that his son is better than Floyd Mayweather. He actually said that. And his son can't even throw a jab. His son bull rushes. And another thing, I'm tired of his son carrying that NABF belt. That's what it is, really. Around like he could accomplish something. So he can't get what he wants from the UK because they don't look at him like that. So what he does, he go talk to Al Haymon over here. Well, I heard you make fighters out of stars. No, they make their own self out of stars. He just advised them. They ultimately make the final decision. It's in the contract. All he do is give them ideas. They make their own decision. Oh yeah, Crawford. I don't have anything against Crawford. I love Crawford too because I like what he did. Him and his coach, they built a gym right there in the inner city. Now that's for the hood. That's how you do shit for the hood, Mr. Broner. They built a boxing gym for young boys or teenage boys to keep them off the streets, to show them the sport of boxing. That's what you do for the hood. That's how you give back. Floyd, Adrian, that's how you give back. Wilder, Spence, and Crawford all the way. Yes, most definitely. Wilder's the same way. Wilder gives a lot to charity. He does. Yes, quality is quality. You're damn right. I mean, like I say, all that turkey giveaway shit, my church does that. That ain't nothing. They ain't gonna do shit for the hood. You know, then they wake up tomorrow. What then? What then? You know, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Then what then? You know? What then? What would they do then? Huh? They won't do nothing. That's what's gonna happen. They won't do nothing. Right. They won't do anything. You know, if I was a boxer, you know, hey, I would contribute something to the neighborhood. And some people say, well, you're not a boxer, so how you know what you'll do? Well, I know I won't get in debt for jewelry. I know I won't do that. Oh, no. Most definitely I won't do that. No, sirree, Bob. Hell no. It is what it is, people. So don't sleep on this fight tomorrow. Because, see, Keith Thurman thinks it's a cakewalk. It's not a cakewalk. Trust me, it's not. They wanted to be. Al Heyman probably wanted to be. Keith Thurman was working out and talking shit while he was working out. You don't have no reason to talk shit about nobody. You haven't done shit in 2 years. 2 years. While everybody else been working their ass off, unifying titles, trying to negotiate fights, working out, building up fights. Hell, Deontay Wilder fought Ortiz and Fury back to back. Where have you been? You think you just gonna walk right back into the welterweight and figure you the top guy with that one belt strapped around you and you lost the other one? Oh no, I'm sorry. You gave up the other one. That's what he said. He gave up the other one. No, he didn't give it up. It was taken. He had a choice. You know, you have a choice. Either fight or give this belt up. And I got a funny feeling that they gave him another choice. And that's why he's back. Okay, I'll fight. I'll bite. It is what it is. Keith Thurman is not all that. I'm going to tell you. I thought he was. I thought he was because he's been a welterweight ever since the day he turned pro. But now, I don't know about him. Would he get hurt before tomorrow? Would he trip down the stairs? Will he get in a fender bender that you don't have no record of? What will he do? Would he circle the ring and take a breather like he did with Danny Garcia? You can't win fights without hitting. I know that. See, some people say, okay, I just take the ring off, take that round off. But you can't take that round off without at least throwing punches. Punches count. I'm keeping this shit real. Real as it get. Motherfuckers don't know. Boxing is the sweet science. You got to learn what the other man's plans and thoughts are. Floyd Mayweather, he couldn't count 2 + 2. But one thing he could do, he can read body language. He knows what you about to throw. He can read body language. Policemen go to school for psychiatry. Psychology, they can read body language. They asking you questions, then you just rubbing your legs. You're nervous. Same way with boxing. Floyd was an art at that. It wasn't that he was collecting that data. It's that he was reading his opponent and he read him well. That's all. Then he finds out what works better than the other. Same with Earl Spence. That's why Earl Spence said this. Earl Spence said, first, I go to the body. I check out the body. I see what his response is from the body. I go there first. If he said, ugh, okay, I try it again. I might go on the other side. I might go in the middle or the other side. If he go, ugh, and step back, I know he can't take my body shots. That is per Earl the True Spence Jr. That's right. I keep it real. I'm going to tell you what the shit is. We can't compare jazz and R&B musicians and singers in the same way. Quality will always be quality. Timeless. There are one-hit wonders with the BS, but the real deal will always be the real deal. You're right. You're right. Thurman is back to take his place back at the top of the WW division. Yes, see, that's the thing about it. Will he do it? See, is he coming back because he loves the sport? Or is he coming back for the money? See, when you come back to fight, are you coming back for the right reason or the wrong reasons? You tell me. You tell me, because if you're coming back for the wrong reason, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get low. You're going to lose. This is a sweet science. It's no fucking around when it comes to boxing. If you're coming back, you better give it your all. You better put everything you got into it. You got to be hungry. You got to do something. You got to grab that attention. That's boxing. That's boxing. You got to want it. That's why I'm so high on this kid. Boy, Zito Lopez. I watched 3 of his fights today. And I saw how he get knocked down. He get back up. He pull the trunks up and referee, hey, look, I'm ready to go. You ready? Always. Come on. You know, get knocked back down. Get right back up. Then break a guy's jaw. Watched another fight. He got knocked. They got back up. That's a guy that's a true warrior. That's a guy that wants to fight. Andre Berto is another one. He fought with one arm. One arm. He threw his arm out, and he still was there, standing, fighting, ready to go. True warrior. Now, I know boxing ain't pretty, but it ain't ugly either. Only you can make it ugly. The sweet science is nothing better than boxing to me. It's an individual sport. So you can't blame nobody but yourself. That's what boxing is. Yes, we need real boxing in every division. From bantamweight all the way up. We need real boxers. Real boxers. This is not a game for the faint of heart. I get that. But if your defense is tight, if your jab is thrown correctly, if you place your shots correctly, if you don't go looking for the knockout correctly, it can be sweet. Victory can taste sweet. You got to keep winning. You keep winning. You keep moving up. Then you at the final, the top 10. You move on down. You at the top 5. The next thing you know, you fighting an eliminator. Next thing you know, you the champ. Why? Because you put in the hard work. They don't lie. The hard work is done in the gym. That's supposed to be fun out there in the ring. The hard work, the sweat and tears, and the heart and dedication. Hard work and dedication, right, Floyd? That must be done in the gym. Hey, KQ, did you hear about the featherweight boxer in the UK that was murdered? No, I did not. Who was that? Do you know his name? When I get through, I'll check it out. I wonder how did he get murdered? No, so you can't play these games, and guys will kill you over boxing, throwing fights, shit like that. I'm not saying this guy did, but when shit like this happens, it happens for a reason. Now, I'm not saying this guy got murdered because of him throwing a fight or didn't want to throw the fight or whatever. I'm not going to say that because I don't know what happened. Might have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. That shit does happen. And it happened to the worst of us and the best of us. So, I feel for his family. I feel for him, whoever he is. I live in the murder capital of the country, Chicago. And I have a lot of friends who buried their sons. But I got my son the hell out of there. See, I don't want my son cut from that cloth. No, I don't. I got a loving, respectful son. He's 15. He's not cut for the streets. He's not. They eat him alive. I didn't have no choice. He has one now. See, we got to make choices. Some are good. Some are bad. Some are necessary. And some are not. Oh, he was a good friend of Josh Warrington. Okay. Yeah, I know Josh Warrington. Okay, Tom Bell. Okay. Oh, wow. 21 years old. 6-0. A car pulled up and shot him. Through the pub window. Wow. He was a good friend of Josh Warrington. Wow. And Josh Warrington just beat Carl Frampton. You know, they probably was from the same stable, you know, the way it sound. And Josh Warrington, he's a featherweight, you know. Frampton was a featherweight too. The one that fought Leo Santa Cruz twice. And Leo Santa Cruz lost. For giving Leo Santa Cruz first loss. And Leo Santa Cruz came back in the rematch, fought on a back foot, which I didn't think he can do, and he won the fight. You know, so Frank Warren must know him too, then, you know, because Frank Warren is a promoter. Well, both promoters. So he's from the same area where I was born. Oh wow, brother, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You know, see, stories like this, you know, that's what pisses me off about Adrian Broner. And not only Adrian Broner, Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis. I mean, these fighters, they young. Now, Floyd, he's a jerk. Floyd, yes, he is a jerk. He's an asshole outside the ring. But he's right. When you get to a certain status, when you're making a certain amount of money, it's time for you to go. It's time for it. I'm not saying that you better than your neighborhood. I'm not saying you better than your next door neighbor. It's just that we got killers out there. We got people that will prey on people like you. My daughter's baby's father got killed because they were jealous of him. They did that old trick, ride in the front. I'm going to ride in the back, man. I'm tired. And put 2 in the back of his head and dropped them off. They found him 2 weeks later. Decomposed. You got to be careful. You got to get your ass out of Baltimore, Gervonta. You should be fighting in a pub or a bar out there in the streets. You should be somewhere in Las Vegas, relaxing, or in the gym working out. So forget Adrian Broner. Let Adrian Broner do what he will do. He don't want to leave Cincinnati, that's on him. He want to get his car shot up, that's on him. Like Earl Spence, he got his own mind. He got his own plan. He loved his own daughter. He just had a baby not too long ago. And I doubt, very seriously, he will put her in harm's way. Because that's all they're doing when you have fighters like that. They have to prove something to the neighborhood. Look, hey, look at me. I made it, y'all. Look at me. See me? I was with Floyd Mayweather. Did y'all see me on TV? I was sitting with Floyd. Floyd gave me this rollie. Then you know what? Your ass getting stuck up. That's right. Soon you leave them, and soon they go around the corner, they're going to put their t-shirt over their face like they do here, and they're going to stick your punk ass up. You're damn right. Why? Because that's society. That's society. You made it and we didn't. So we're going to show you something. We're going to show your ass something. You ain't that bad. Can your fist stop this bullet? Can it? No, it cannot. So what you do? You try to retaliate. And what you do? Your ass end up dead. I can't tell you how many motherfucking funerals I've been to. I grew up in the roughest neighborhood in Chicago, but we was good with our fists. It wasn't no gunplay. I'm 52. Now I go back there. I shouldn't be shaking, walking down my neighborhood after 25 years living over there. And half the people that are doing the murders over there are my friends' sons. Hey, OG, what's happening, man? Hey, what's going on with you, man? Man, what's in your pocket? Man, you know how I do it. You know how we carry it. Chicago, the motherland of gangs. Every gang came from Chicago. World Breaker was talking about that the other night. Vice Lord, Black Gangster Disciples, the Disciples. I stayed on the corner when the Gangster Disciples and the Black Disciples merged. I remember that day. It was 500 black men, young men. That's right. Then on the east side of Chicago, the L. Rookins, the Blackstones. Jeff Ford was the leader. It's time to wake up, brothers and sisters, and smell the motherfucking coffee. This gunplay ain't shit. This boxing is where it's at. But you got to get away from the hood, man. Because not only for the danger, for the mentality, for the ignorance. It's no way, if I had the money and the talent that Adrian Broner had, I would talk the way he talked. I would act a fool like he acts. There's no way. I would have been bought my mother a house. Even though she don't need one. At least I would have did something nice for her. If she didn't want a house, you know how old people are. They don't want to leave. Okay, I tell you what. You know, hey, this is for you when you're ready. Ain't no way my father be walking around with a skull hat on and a shirt that's too tight. And I'm walking around with designer shoes on and pants and shit and diamonds dripping. No, my father gonna look better than me. That's real talk for your ass. See, that's a difference. That's a difference in Earl Spence, Adrian Broner. That's a difference in Mikey Garcia and Adrian Broner. Mikey Garcia, he's a family man. I'm not talking about his wife and kids. I'm talking about his mother, father, brother, sister. You know, the whole family. The whole Garcia clan. That's is what's seated in him. That's what gives him determination. He's a soft-spoken Hispanic. He's a bilingual, great boxer. He doesn't disrespect no one. He keep that shit real. You better look, you all better wake up, boxers, and smell the motherfucking coffee. Sure, I know it's cool to walk in with a rapper and and wear sunglasses and all that shit and shit. But when you get through, when you get that paycheck after that fight, don't go back to the hood. I mean, what is it to not understand? When you get your car shot up, when you get into a fight outside your neighborhood, it's something wrong. And where's the so-called friends, so-called hanger-ons? I tell you what, you go talk to MC Hammer and ask him about hanger-ons and friends. He went broke because of that. He went broke because of friends and hanger on. You don't need that. You need your coach. You need your wife. You need your kids. If your mother and father living, that's who you need. And that's all you need. If you got a best friend you grew up with, that's cool. But you don't need an entourage. You don't need all this security. I mean, sure, you might want, if you that guy. But ain't nobody out there that guy. This is real talk for you people. I'm not trying to shame nobody. I'm just trying to tell you what's happening with these young fighters. They're not hungry enough. What if we made it harder for them? What if we make it hungry for them? Will they get hungry? Will they straighten up? Will they straighten out? No. They won't. They still gonna ask, how much money will I get? Joe Frazier asked that. He just want to know who he fighting. And he gonna beat his ass when he get in that ring. That's all. George Foreman was the same way. He didn't give a shit about what his purse is. He want to beat his ass. Same way with Deontay Wilder. He knew what his purse was, but he went in there and said, fuck the game plan. He wanted to tear Fury head off, which was a bad mistake. But we learn from our mistakes. I guarantee you, the rematch will be different. He will follow the game plan. Trust me, he will. And Tyson Fury, we know he's going to dance, he's going to move, he's going to shake. But trust me, Deontay Wilder's ready for that. He listens like Earl Spence listens. We remember Arthur Spilker. He was a heavyweight, but I would say he's more like a cruiserweight. But he was a crafty southpaw, and he was giving Deontay Wilder the fits. Deontay Wilder 6'7", and he's not a technical fighter. I mean, hey, let's be real. Let's be real. So he listens to his coach. Remember early in the conversation, I said, your coach sees what you don't see. So he went to the corner. He had a little chat with Mark Briller. Mark Briller said, look, you want to catch him? This is how you catch him. Throw a fake jab. He always dipped down to his right. He's been doing it for 5 rounds. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're listening to your coach. Mark Briller watching. He's not watching you. He's watching his opponent. And guess what? Guess what? Deontay Wilder went out there. He remembered what Mark said. Throw a fake jab, lazy jab, whatever, decoy. Okay, he listening. He waiting. And goddamn it, he did it. And he got popped and he got knocked the fuck out. That's what I'm talking about. It is what it is. You're right, Mama. Boxers with a vision. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Listen to your coach. Don't tell your coach shut the hell up. Like Broner told Stafford when Madonna knocked his ass down. Everybody just shut the fuck up. I got this. Just chill. Just chill. And got knocked again. Knocked down again the next time out. But see how Wilder listened? See how he listened? That's the shit I'm talking about. Your coach sees shit you don't see. Because why? You have to tighten up your defense. You can't sit there worrying about how he looking. You got to keep your ass and make sure you don't get caught with nothing. That's what a trainer is for. I ain't mad at Crawford for having 3-4 trainers. Yeah, that's 8 eyes that hell might see something that might help you. I I mean, some fighters, yeah, I get it. You got to pay all of them. But like I said, Crawford, Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia, you know, money is not that important to them like their legacy is. They hungry. And we shouldn't have to wait another year for a fight to get made with Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder or Earl Spence and Crawford. We might not be here next year. Look what happened to Josh Warren's friend. He wasn't planning on that happening. He probably had a boxing meet that next month. Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna do some digging into it, but I don't know. But it is what it is, people. Kqkc, I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. I mean, just because I don't have a lot of subs, I get it. You know, a lot of people just go on past and don't think about subbing. I get it, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm 52 years old. I've been watching boxing all my life. Sometimes, you know, I might not can't articulate myself correctly. You know, sometimes I might not correctly say certain words, you know, but I know my boxing. I know my history of boxing. Brown on boxing. What's up, my brother? These young fighters think they are stars like Floyd Mayweather. They want to be flashy and show off their drip. You're not right. They need to stop ducking and start fighting. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to be like Floyd, you got to fight. Not like Floyd. You just got to fight. Do things that other fighters don't do. Like Deontay Wilder. Everybody was ducking Ortiz. He didn't duck him. He said, I'll fight you. See, that's how you can make a name for yourself. You fight the best. You fight fighters that nobody want to fight. That's how you become a star. You don't become a star sitting up there ducking everybody. No, you don't. Matter of fact, you ruin the sport, they're helping it. Real talk. Real motherfucking talk. How you gonna be Floyd Mayweather and you don't fight? You think somebody gonna give you something on a silver platter? No, yeah, I mean, yeah, Floyd, yeah, he was the pay-per-view king, and Floyd did some good shit in the ring. Yes, he did. He had a vision. He wanted to be the first fighter to make $100 million. So you know what? Floyd put in that work. No matter what you say, and I say about Floyd, Floyd will work his ass off to win. He's a winner when it comes to boxing. He believes in winning. He believes in watching. He believes in filling you out. He believes in tight defense. And I believe what he says that his father said. The less you get hit, the longer you last in the game. And the way that happens, your defense. Be a student of the game. Separate yourself from other fighters. Then, just maybe, then they can say, damn, he almost like Floyd Mayweather. Then you don't have to go around pretending to be Floyd Mayweather. You don't have to go around dripping in gold and diamonds. Earl Spence gave Floyd the best workout he ever seen when he was getting ready for Pacquiao. He gave him so much work, Floyd got mad and put him out of the gym. But he ran and got him back. Because you know why? Floyd said, wait a minute. Go get him. Let's go get him. Because he gave me the best work I ever had. That's telling you something. The greatest boxer in the world at that time telling you that you fucked him up. that prepared him for Manny Pacquiao. Now look at Earl Spence, the so-called boogeyman of the welterweight division. You got to earn that shit. Look at Ortiz. He had to earn that boogeyman of the heavyweight division. That's why Anthony Joshua, Dylan White, everybody's running from him. Because he fights Cuban style as a heavyweight and a southpaw on top of that. That's what I'm talking about. Challenge him, Dylan. Challenge him, Anthony. That separates yourself from other fighters. That's what we do. That's what fighters do. We do the inevitable. We fight other fighters that fighters won't fight. Oh, baby, I'm going to keep it real. Man, my vet, the subs will come, Kqkc. You're 100%. Okay. Thanks, brother. Don't change for anybody. You have your own style. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. I really do. AJ is the biggest coward and the dumbest businessman in boxing. How you turn down $50 million and then say you're willing to fight him? Well, simple. At that time, when he turned down the $50 million, I really believe Anthony Joshua wanted to fight him. I'm not going to lie. I really believe that. But it was Eddie Hearn and his trainer and management. No. Don't fight him now. Why? They want to squeeze out every dime out of that man. See, Anthony Joshua should have went and got a lawyer on the side just to look at the paperwork and the business and stuff. Hey, he wasn't fighting. Nothing to catch nobody. Just make sure everything is on the up and up. That's all. That's all. I really think he wanted to fight him. But they made him look like a clown. They got caught in the lies. They said there was no such thing as 50 million. Then they finally came out and said it was. They did that to themselves. They did that to Anthony Joshua. I really believe he wanted to fight him. But now, since Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury and Ortiz might be the top three heavyweights right now, then where that leaves Anthony Joshua? Well, he got to fight one of them to put his name up there again. Yeah, sure, he got dedicated fans. Shit, hell, Adrian Broner got dedicated fans. But you got to prove to yourself. That's what you got to do. You got to prove to yourself that you want it that bad. Yeah, it's what it is, baby. AJ listened to the wrong people, and now they wish they could have the deal back. You're right. That's the whole thing Frank Warren said earlier this week. Eddie Hearn is kicking himself in the ass because he blew this fight last year when he could have had it. But now Tyson Fury got it. And they did great the first time. And the rematch going to even be greater. But now it's too late. See, the rematch is already in the making. Now you need to work on after the rematch. If Deontay Wilder wins, you don't have no other choice but to give him 50-50. No other choice. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder was going to take 60-40. And you still said no. Like I always say, you reap what you sow. That's real motherfucking talk. That's real talk. You gotta separate yourself from other fighters. Hell, if Gerald Washington won't fight her, Dominic Breazeale won't fight her, Arthur Spiller won't fight her, Deontay Wilder will. I guarantee you that. That's just like in the streets. You don't cower down, you don't back down from nobody. If you do, look out. You will be marked for life. You will be called all kind of names. You better stand up and fight, win, lose, or draw. Stand up and stand up for yourself, or you always gonna get picked on. That's why I always tell my son, you never let nobody bully you. You never let nobody hit you and get away with it. You stand your ground. And my friend, exactly, Joshua got regrets. Yeah, he got regrets because he was listening to the wrong people. The wrong people were giving him advice. Just like I said, he was sitting outside the principal office, swinging his legs while they in there negotiating his career. See, Eddie Hearn saw something in Anthony Joshua. You know what he saw? He didn't see greatness. He saw manipulation. He saw that he could be manipulated. He could be fooled. He could be hoodwinked, bamboozled, and he could be led a motherfucking stray. That's what he saw in Anthony Joshua. And you know what? He was right. See, you can promise anybody the world, but how long you gonna wait for them to deliver it? How long? Long enough for him to sign that 3-year extension. Now, just now, he can start all over again. I wasn't picked up for him either. Deontay Wilder told you 50-50 or no fight. Why the hell are you still calling him? I wasn't picked up the phone either. After what you done to that man last year, all you doing is fueling the fire. That's all. Because they will meet. When? I don't know. But they will meet hopefully this year. Matter of fact, I believe it might just be this year because time is running out. Eddie Hearn, your money is about to run away from you. You know, that big payday your daddy was talking about? Let it marinate. Well, it already marinated. But guess what? You're not going to get it. That's why. You're not going to get it. That's real talk. That's right. He can't sing or dance. Checking the subject. What kind of music do you think Joshua likes? You know what? I don't know. You know that? I really don't know. If AJ was a real champion, he would fight Louis Ortiz. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. If he was a real champion. See, real champion, just like killers. Killers recognize killers. Killers respect killers. Champions respect champions. See, if he was a real champion, it don't matter what kind of belt he has or if he have a belt at all. He would challenge him. Look at Deontay Wilder. I don't keep, maybe I'm a little biased here or whatever, but Deontay Wilder knew that this man failed a drug test. He knew that this man could get no fights. He knew that everybody was dodging this guy because he was supposed to be the so-called boogeyman. So for Deontay Wilder to really get a step up on his name, he said, I will fight him. He put his O on the line. He put his O on the line. How many fighters would do that? None. Why? Because they protected. They cherry picking. We want the best fighting the best. That's all. That's all we ask. All we ask for fighters to think about unifications, mandatories, and the best fighting the best. That's all. Real simple. It's not much to ask, is it? Is it? Come on. It's nothing on the schedule I've seen thus far that I'm so excited about. Nothing. No Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr., no Crawford Spence, no Wilder and Johnson. Ain't nothing on the schedule I'm so excited about. Now, some fights can turn out to be good fights, but that's a chance you just have to take by watching it, you know. So it can be terrific if that's the fight you want to fight, or that's what you want to see. Brown on boxing. The fight Eddie was talking about was marinating is starting to sour, and soon he will have to start over. Wilder versus Joshua is 50-50 now, but after he knocked out Fury in the second fight, it's 60-40 to Wilder. Yeah. Now, see, that's going to take some negotiations for that on Brown, on boxing. Oh, yeah. They're going to take it. Because they don't want to give up 60-40 right now. I mean, they went on and mentioned that, but Wilder said 50-50 right now. But you're right. If he beats Fury, in dynamic fashion, I mean, you know, like round 12, but this time he do a little sooner, and he won't get up. And yeah, Wilder will be the A side. Now, isn't that funny? Wilder only has one belt. Joshua, I don't know why he hold on to the IBO. The IBO is just like the NABF belt. But Joshua had more belts than he do. And he only has one. And he's worth more after that knockout with Fury. Then he will be considered the A side, if there's such thing as an A side. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Taking risk. You got to take risks. You got to. I know. You might have doubts, but don't have doubts in your skills. When you start doubting yourself, that's how you start beating yourself. That's why I respect Mikey Garcia. He knows that he's a good fighter. He knows he's a great technical fighter. He knows he got good balance and he holds his ground good. He knows he's committed to his punches, no matter how flush he get hit. He's going to still throw that punch. See, that's the difference. You have to be confident in your experience. That's right. So, Mr. Hearn, you need to get on your job if you're going to make this fight happen. Because you know what's going to happen? This fight going to get away from you. And your charge, your protege, Anthony Joshua, he will be in the history books, but he's going to have an asterisk by his name. But he didn't fight the WBC heavyweight champion with such and such knockout, such and such, knocked out the lineal heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder. That is how you want to be remembered? That's what you want on your resume? Or do you just want to make the fight and wish for the best? You make that choice. Keith Thurman, do you want to be in the history books because you love the game, or you just want it for a paycheck? You make that choice. We as fans, are we happy with what's going on? Are we satisfied with the fights that's going on? We have to make that choice. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. I can use your sub today. Just hit the icon bell and you'll get every notification that I do a live stream or a video. I promise 4 a day, and that's what you're going to get. And with that, that's all I have. And I will do a play-by-play for the first time tomorrow with Keith Thurman and Josito Lopez. So let's pray and hope that this is a good fight. And with that, that's all I have for you. So thanks for everybody listening. Shout out to the LDBC. And I hope and pray that you all come back. Peace and love.